I just decided to go live on my my YouTube channel as well, because why not? Because this is going to be so cool when they hatch. What I'm really excited is I think that little bit of baby we can see in there right now, I don't think it's going to be black. All of my chicks have come out have been like black in color. And I'm kind of hoping that this one is not going to be a black color. I really want a light color chicken. Hey y'all, I just started a live video on YouTube too, so everyone can hopefully see this little baby hatch right out of the egg, because it's so cool. I've never been able to catch them hatching out, so we are going to see, because it just seems like all of a sudden it's making some great progress. It's like ready to come out. So hello to everyone who's here. Let's see if we can watch a baby. I don't know how long it's going to take to come out. It could happen, you know, here in the next couple of minutes. I mean, all of a sudden it's making some big progress. Let's see. Trying to make this YouTube one a little bit more clear. It looks a little bit blurry on my end. Gosh, this baby is so close. We can see him moving inside the shell. I really need to pee, and it's probably going to hatch. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is a big one. Look at that. I think it's about ready to come out now. We're just going to sit here and patiently wait, or actually impatiently wait for this baby. I feel like it's making its final push. I can see it over here really getting ready, getting excited, getting pumped to come out of the shell. Let's see. Try and get a better view over here. Ignore the yucky stuff on the right side of the screen. That is from the chick that hatched a couple of days ago. Isn't that so cool? You can see it inside the shell right now. Oh, that's its eye we're looking at, y'all. Right there, that's its eye peeking out. Where is it? Right there. We finally have some action for those of y'all who've been sticking around for this. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, does it look a little bit blurry? I cannot tell if it's coming across a little bit blurry. But all of a sudden this baby is looking like it is ready to come out. All right, if you're on YouTube, it's very clear. Okay. So, okay, then I won't mess with it too much. It might be a little bit fuzzy, but I think y'all will get the picture. But how cool is this? I haven't been able to watch any of the babies hatch. So the fact that I'm awake and watching, I thought y'all might want to join in on this with me because I'm just sitting here. I should totally be working right now, y'all, but there's life happening in my kitchen. It is really working on coming out right now. Isn't it so cool to see these babies just start hatching out of the shell? It's so neat. Yeah, this baby, I first noticed it start hatching yesterday at, I think, 2 o'clock when I first noticed the first little crack in the shell. And last night when I went to bed, so like 8 hours later, 11 hours, the baby finally started, or it hadn't made any progress last night. And when I went to bed this morning, or last night, I woke up and this morning it had still made no progress, which scared me. But it finally started to make some more progress a little while ago. And now all of a sudden it seems like it's really really starting to make the progress to push itself out. And you can see its little eye going back and forth. It's in there. It's getting a taste of the world. So someone just mentioned something about, ooh, that's a good one. Someone just mentioned something about bumblefoot. It is awful to treat. You have to basically soak them in some Epsom salt, get them working, or get that, it's kind of like a pus-filled staph infection in their foot. Ooh, oh my gosh, y'all. But yeah, it's a staph infection in the bottom of the foot, and it's not fun to treat. Sometimes it comes out pretty easily. You've got to soak them in some Epsom salt, and you pull out the middle of it and wrap their foot up with some bandage. And so, yeah, it's treatable, but it's just not that fun. Yeah, you don't want to help the eggs hatch. If you can, unless there is just a severe issue, you do not want to help the eggs hatch. You do not want to open the incubator. You need the humidity to stay up. And my humidity in the incubator is about 70% at the moment. And if you open it, they can shrink wrap inside the egg and they get stuck, which is actually what happened to my chick 2 weeks ago today. I walked in there, or I went and looked out in the coop, and one of the eggs had made no progress in 12 hours and was just in there peeping and stuck. So I grabbed the egg and I very slowly peeled off little pieces of the shell until it was able to kick itself out in my hand, which was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're getting so close. This baby's gonna come out in the next couple of minutes. But yeah, I did help it hatch. And if you help a baby hatch, there's like a 50-50 chance of it dying, because if you break a blood vessel as you peel the egg off, it can kill him. So I only would do that as a very, very, very last resort. So once this baby hatches here very soon, it's going to stay in the incubator for probably until this afternoon or this evening. And it's going to just lay here, take some naps, and enjoy, start drying off. Man, my words are all crazy right now. But basically, it's going to stay in the incubator. They don't need to eat or drink for about 48 hours, actually, because the yolk inside the egg is kind of a nutrition for them, so that kind of slowly absorbs into their body after they hatch. And so they can stay in here for a while. You want them to dry off, fluff up, and then they're going to go into my brooder with my other baby chicks. Yeah, we got big action happening, y'all. And normally, if you had an incubator full of eggs, like this is my last egg in the incubator. I've had some hatch in here over the last week, so I have taken them out. But normally, if you put eggs in here all on the same day and they're in here for 21 days, you wouldn't open up the incubator until they have all hatched. I don't have any names picked out for this new baby. We need female names. We need some female energy because we really don't want another rooster. We would love a hen. This baby is ready to come out. How cool. How will I know if it's a boy or a girl? You usually cannot tell if there are hens or roosters until about 6 weeks, some even longer, some a little bit earlier. It really just depends on the breed. You can't tell at birth. Well, in some of the larger breeds, they do have people that are specially trained to look up their vents, and they can kind of, and they have a 90% accuracy at sexing the chicks. But this one I won't be able to do that with. We are getting real close. It has cracked almost half the egg, so it's not too long now until it kicks out. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. This is pretty crazy. It's ready to come out. Come on, baby. You can do them. You can do it. What do I do with all the eggs from my chickens? A lot of the times I just feed them back to the chickens. I don't like eggs. So, I've been feeding them back to the chickens, but I'm actually about to make a recipe doing some smoked eggs on the smoker. Yeah, this baby, yeah. Any time now it's gonna come out. All it needs is one big kick and it's probably going to come out. I used to love eggs. I would eat eggs like every day when I was doing keto. And then I think I just ate too many eggs that it started to gross me out. This baby, oh my gosh, y'all, this is so cool to watch him come out. Uh-oh, we're getting closer, closer, closer. Yeah, so how it works when they hatch is they make one hole, which started at the very top of the egg. And as you can see, it's kind of moving in a circle, and it's what they call unzipping the shell. And they're gonna unzip it until they get enough of the shell cracked that they can fall out. Yeah, smoked eggs. I've never made them, but sounds kind of cool. I put them on the grill for a couple of hours at like 200 or 225. I can't remember. And I'm going to make an egg salad with them or something like that. I haven't decided. Yeah, the word egg makes me not feel well either. There was a while when smelling eggs, especially when I had COVID, the smell of eggs for weeks after COVID made me want to gag. It was awful. Y'all, that was a good one. That was a real good one. Come on, baby. Any second now, you're going to come out. So you can hear this baby chirping. You can actually see its eye in there right now. That peeping right there is the bird. But you can also hear my baby chickens I have in the kitchen right now, hoping that their peeping would help him come out of the shell this morning. Yep, y'all can see its little eye peeking through. It's so close, y'all. So close. And I'm not doing any work until this baby comes out of the shell. I want to see it happen. Right? It is kind of like Jurassic Park, except the raptor hatching happened a whole lot quicker than this one. Yeah, I know that shell is about to pop in half. We're so close. I know there's so much anticipation right now. I am just sitting here watching it like a hawk. Oh golly. It's cracked the egg in half now. At least on that side of the shell. Oh. I'm on the edge of my seat too, just waiting for it. It's so close. Like that shell is cracked in half on that side. Like one good peck, one good push of the legs, and it's coming out. Muster up your strength, little one. We're so excited to meet you. We're so close. Yeah, I am totally supposed to be filming my smoked eggs video right now, but this is way more entertaining. I know this is going to happen any minute now, so don't look away, because I think it's going to happen very soon. You can't help crack the egg, because if I were to open this incubator and do that, the humidity would drop and they could get stuck inside the egg and it can kill them. The egg's starting to pull apart now, so it's going to be any moment. Yeah, I need to pee too, but I don't want to move from from right here because it's gonna happen very soon. We won't know if it's a boy or a girl until probably 4 to 6 weeks old. And it should be hatching any minute now, for those of y'all who are asking. We're ecstatic. Good one. Come on, little birdie. So close to hatching. So close. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's about to come out. She's got it mostly open now. Another good push, and I think she's coming out. So the average hatching time, I believe, is around, like, you know, it can be very quick, like a couple of hours, or up to about 24 hours. It is very exciting, ain't it? There's nothing wrong with eating eggs. That's what they're for. This one just happened to have a hen sit on it for many days, and so it was fertilized, and so here we have a baby. It's not going to need a mama after it hatches because I do have some baby chicks already. So it's going to go into their little brooder with the baby chicks once it hatches and dries out later this evening, most likely. Oh, yeah, it's cracked the egg. Man. It's so stinking close, y'all. Yeah, you don't want to finish cracking it. You don't want to open the incubator. It'll do it itself. It's got it. It'll be out in a couple minutes. God, the anticipation is so big right now. Excellent entertainment. Love it, love it. A watched egg never hatches. No, this baby's about to hatch. It's so close. Y'all can see that the whole egg on this side is cracked. Yeah, it's going to stay in the incubator for the next probably 10 hours. Wait, probably up until bedtime tonight, because it's going to need to dry off, because once it comes out, it's going to be wet and kind of ugly, and they're going to be exhausted from kicking out of the shell. So it's going to lay here, dry off, get cute, and then it'll go in with the babies that you hear peeping behind me. It started hatching yesterday at about 2:15-ish was when I first noticed it had started. And, oh, y'all, it's happening. It is happening. It's coming. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. But yeah, it started hatching yesterday. When I went to bed last night, it still had made no progress. When I woke up this morning, it had made no progress, and I started to get worried. But baby is coming out, good to go. So it's been working on hatching for almost 24 hours now. Stay calm, we're getting so close. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? Stay calm, everybody. Stay calm. It's happening. It's happening. I know it's hatching the perfect place where we can see the whole action happen. We've seen it crack its whole side of its shell. Yeah, this is a lot of hard work. You have to think how cramped they are in that shell, and they've got to maneuver their bodies slowly. Halfway out, halfway out. And so once it comes out, it's going to take some naps over the next few hours and just get its strength back. This little baby is halfway out. Just needs one good kick. There you go, there you go. Oh, so close. There's a wing. There's a wing. Oh my gosh. There's a wing. It's not going to be lonely. I have 6 babies you can hear peeping behind me that it's going to go hang out with. We got a wing. Come on, little thing. You got, oh, there we go. There's the baby. Oh my gosh, y'all. We just got to see a baby hatch out of the egg. How freaking cool is this? How freaking cool. This is so cool. Born right here on my kitchen counter. Yeah, I won't know the gender for 4 to 6 weeks at least. I'm just so glad this is not another chick that is black in color, because I've had so many black ones this week. I wanted some with some color. Come on, baby. Kick on out. Yeah, they're really jammed in there. It's pretty crazy to see them kind of unfold out of it. We got a baby. We got us a baby. I've seen chicks hatch before, but nothing kind of, you know, right in front of my eyes on my kitchen counter. This is the only egg that's left in the incubator, so it's the only one that's gonna hatch. I've had some of them hatch within the last week. And I honestly didn't think that this baby was gonna hatch. I put it in here 8 days ago. I am a little bit worried about its eye. I don't know if that looks exactly right. Usually you can see their eye, but we're just gonna see what happens. This one had definitely, oh wait, nope, there's an eye on that side. Maybe it just needed to pull them open. Let's see if it can get itself flipped back over. Hopefully this little baby is okay. To be honest, the fact that it hatched is pretty it means it's pretty resilient, because normally whenever you have chicks in the incubator, they're supposed to turn for the first 19 days. They turn, you have like this incubator, it has an automatic turner and it moves the eggs back and forth throughout the day. But this one, it's been in here 8 days and I have not been turning it. The fact that it was still alive really blew my mind. So I'm hoping, I mean, it hatched out, it seems strong, so hopefully everything's gonna be okay with it. But it's a resilient little thing. Oh, it's taken everything in me to not reach in there and flip it over. You really don't want to open the incubator right now. But now that it's hatched, I probably could. The humidity won't affect it too much. He's okay. He's just exhausted at the moment. Come here. There you go, baby. I mean, it's hard work getting yourself out of that shell. Come on, little baby. Get the energy to flip over. You can do it. Get off your back. There we go. Just remember, this is pretty normal. They come out of their shell and they lay here and they've got to figure it out because they've been cramped in this little tiny ball, and they're going to slowly kind of get their strength and be able to kind of unroll themselves, and I think it's going to be good. I'm trying to look. I think its eyes are okay. I think it just has them closed at the moment. There we go. There we go. There we go. See, it got itself rolled over. There you go, little thing. How cool is that, y'all? We just watched a little baby chick be born. Yes, y'all are all godparents now. Everyone is a godparent. You just watched the baby be born. And I'm so excited. This one looks like it might be my favorite breed, a Duclay. It's looking like the colors might be right for that. And so is the egg color. Look at all of the vein system inside the egg over here. It's pretty interesting. This is very much a pet. I will never eat my chickens. This is going to be a little tiny bantam chicken. He's like, where are all my friends? I'm in here alone. It's an active little thing. What will it eat? I feed my chickens medicated chick feed. It's what I feed all of my baby chickens because I currently have like a lot of baby chickens right now. Yeah, within a couple of hours, it'll start getting on its feet. It just, you have to think they've been cramped up in this little tiny ball inside that egg. And so they're kind of just going to roll around a little bit and kind of get their bearings, and their body will kind of start to unravel. And they'll be up on their legs later today. So the breed, it's spelled, it took me forever. I had to ask a breeder how you say Duclé. So it's a French name. I still may be saying it wrong, but it's D'(UCCLE). And that is my bird Minnie that I have. She has this cute little beard, and she is absolutely adorable, and I love her. She's got the best personality. And the coloring of this chick looks like what those babies look like as a baby. And I also have a Duclé rooster. So there is possibility that this one could be a full Duclé, or it's going to be a mixed breed, because I have multiple different chickens with a couple of different types of roosters. The baby will go in with the other chicks this evening once it dries off. I love my little bantam chickens. That's my favorite, are bantams. Just they're little tiny birds. They lay tiny eggs, and they're just so cute. But yeah, now the baby's just gonna lay here, take some naps, try and figure out how to move around after it's been cramped in its shell for a while. Look at that sweet little baby. Yeah, you can definitely eat the tiny eggs. Yeah, I'm a little worried about its left eye. I haven't seen that side open yet. Could possibly be blind in one eye. I guess we'll see. But at least one of their eyes, I've seen one of its eyes open for sure. But that left eye is the one that I was originally a little bit concerned about. But we shall see. Time will tell. So this egg that is hatching is an egg my hens that I have out in the backyard laid. Yeah, he's definitely exhausted. Yeah, we'll keep a close eye on him. If one of his eyes is looking a little funny. But for sure saw one of them open. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. But for this baby to hatch, and hopefully it's healthy, but with it being that it sat in here for 8 days, not really turning, it's very much a miracle it hatched. So we're just gonna see what time will tell. If you have a rooster that's doing his job, you should have eggs that are able to be incubated. But how cool. We just saw a baby be born. He's probably not going to do much for a while. He's just going to lay there. Or she. I should say she, not he. Yeah, its left eye may be okay. It may just be, is that its left eye? No, that's its right eye. Let's see. But over the next few hours, it'll fluff up and look like an adorable little baby chick. Right now, it looks kind of wet and nasty. It's going to take a while for him to stand up. He's got to rest a little bit. And then he'll be up and moving around, probably by tonight. So he's trying to figure out his legs. Yeah, I'll definitely post a video on Instagram once it's up and dry and moving around. Let's see. Can we see that eye? You just really don't want us to see that left eye, so I can check it out for you. Actually, it looks like the left eye is open. It may just be closed and it just looks funky when I see it. If you're just tuning in, this baby hatched just a couple minutes ago. Just came out of the shell. Just a little baby trying to figure out life. She'll go in my brooder tonight where she'll have food and water, but she most likely won't be too interested in eating until maybe tomorrow at some point. She's going to be in the brooder with chicks a couple days older than her. So watching them start pecking around should get her to want to peck around too. Let's see. Where are you going, little thing? When I had one hatch in here the other day, it just kept making circle after circle around the incubator. She's the last one. The fact that this one hatched is crazy because it's been in here 8 days, just sitting there. And normally it would only sit there for about 2 to 3 without being turned. So this little baby is a miracle that it hatched. So it's pretty wild. They're resilient little creatures. Okay, its eyes are okay. Both eyes are open and look good. Yeah, her fluff's already slowly starting to puff up. Look at that little baby. It wasn't turned for 8 days because what happened? I ordered this incubator in a panic. I had 3 hens sitting on eggs, and so I had one mother hatch, one baby, and I pulled them together because she had a baby that was kind of special needs. I had to help it out of the egg and hatch it, so I put them inside so she could focus on taking care of her one baby. And then I had another hen hatch out a couple eggs, and then another hen hatch a couple of eggs. And then one of my hens stepped on a freshly hatched baby that looked exactly like this one, actually, and she killed it. And so at that point, I freaked out. I pulled the last 5 eggs that had been under my broody hens. Although I didn't know how long they had been under the broody hens, it looked like that they were pretty close to hatching, but I guess I was wrong on this one. Oh, stuck on his back over there. So I didn't put the Turner in this incubator because there's one in my hand peeping when I pulled it from the hen who had stepped on it and killed it, and it broke my heart so much that I threw them in the incubator to let it hatch. So a couple days ago, I had a black one hatch last Monday, and then I think last Tuesday I had a black chicken hatch. And then on Thursday or Friday, I had a little gray chick hatch. And then I was going to throw out the rest of these eggs because I figured they were duds, but I candled them. I checked them to see if there was any movement inside. And surprisingly, this little one was still kicking. So I left it in the incubator, and here we are. Resilient little thing for it to hatch. Like, honestly blows my mind. But yeah, I'm so excited it hatched. And it's a baby with a breed that I'm really excited about. But yeah, I'm so glad that I took those eggs and gave them the ability to hatch, because this was pretty cool. And after losing one, I just could not stand to lose another by accident. It's got a lot to say. So this little baby right here is one that hatched in the incubator a couple days ago. This little gray silky mix. It's a cute little thing. Does TikTok want to see the baby? This is the one that hatched out of here a couple days ago. She is a feisty little thing. The one thing I did do wrong on this incubator is I did not install it correctly. And this middle piece that you can see, the circular piece in the middle, it's actually a water reservoir. And there's a grid that's supposed to go over the top so the chicks can't get in there and drown themselves. But in my panic of assembling this incubator in about 10 minutes before I left town for 36 hours, I did not install it correctly. So I've been very concerned that a baby could fall in. And so I've been watching them like a hawk, but it hasn't had any chance of happening so far. But the fact that I was able to hatch out 3 babies, so cool. But yep, that's about it. I think I may end this live here real soon, because this is what she's gonna do for the next couple of hours, is just kind of lay here, flap around, take another nap, flap around. And so it's gonna get kind of repetitive and boring. But how cool was it that we were able to see this little baby start its life. But this has been very, very cool. Yeah, thank you for tuning in for the baby chick hatch. How cool. This was so much fun. And I'm so excited that I have this video that I can go back on and watch. It's a feisty little thing trying to figure everything out. But I love that you can already see its fluff already just poking up a little bit and drying out. Oh, it's rolling away. Where are you going, little thing? Just making a circle around the incubator. But all right, y'all. I'll give y'all an update on little baby later today. She needs to lay here and get herself some rest. She's gonna be a cutie chicken. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a little light colored one. I got enough that all look the same already that have hatched out. Okay, I could sit here and watch this thing forever, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I was so excited I got to share this with y'all. I will keep y'all updated on my Instagram and all kinds of things. So y'all will be seeing this baby as it kind of dries out, fluffs up a little bit. And I will have a YouTube video in the next couple of days out with this one all dry and fluffed up too. So I hope that you guys all have an incredible day. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I guess I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.